John, topple urn. You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ash is everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. John, combine father's pipe with clever disguise. You think now it would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. John, examine oversized gift.
Tramp, you could do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you.
Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. John, open large present. Oh, hell no. John, capture log ashes. First, you prop the Harley Quinn doll up on the couch. Having it in the middle of the room, sprawled out all akimbo like that, struck you as unseemly. You capture log the ashes to your available card. John, combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ash are back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just got a broom and dustpan. John, put urn back. No one will be the wiser, except for maybe people with eyes. John, go get fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with all those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture log them. Looks like your pester chum is acting up again. John, examine third and fourth walls of the room. John, check pester chum. Another one of your chums is pestering you.
I understand you've come into the possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazine.
That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that's a filthy liar, and you should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever.
I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks.
Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so BRB.
John?
What?
You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You are talking to me right now while wearing something ridiculous.
No, why would you even think that? That's so stupid.
Okay, why don't you get the game from your father?
Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha.
I know, John.
John, go back downstairs. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should just be enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. John, attach arms to doll. Oh, you don't care what Colonel Sasker says. That makes it at least 1,000,000 times % funnier. John, inspect burn paper on the floor. Bro blown. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. John, throw present wrap in the fire. As long as you're cleaning up, John, capture log the doll. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. John, read Colonel Sassier's text. You thought that consulting the text determined exactly how hilarious the doll is. But this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. John, find Dad and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to a kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts a powerful aroma, which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Which will you go? John, go in the study. It doesn't seem like he's here right now. John, examine Father's desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, an April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray capture log card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Oh, Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. Oh, God. John, awkward costume with hat on hat rack. You swap out the magician's hat for a bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but you have a lot more distinguished looking. John, combine second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. He is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. John, examine capture log card. Yes! This would be perfect for expanding your...
Still a dex.
John, play a haunting piano refrain. John, play 52 pickup. You play the prankster's favorite game, even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid! Look at this mess! The peanut gallery over there is sure getting a kick of it. You are allergic to their scorn. John, attempt to leave the house. Go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into the dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. John, exit. You exit the house. John, check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You have already been scoped by your father. The streets are empty. Wind skims the void, keeping neighbors apart. As if grazing the hollow of the cut reed, or say, a plundered mailbox, a familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation place. It's the one desolation place to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday. Oh, fuck. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 proceedings, it is something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only a slightest slay of the hand of the reporter of the unseen Riddler. One engender a sense not of mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, and even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absent diminishes little passion. Absent diminishes little passions and increases big ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You feel like it's going to be a long day. John, leave a surprise for the mailman. No! John, see if your father left the mail in the car. The door is locked, and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There is also something underneath that looks like a slip of paper. Because these items have come in the mail, you don't see anything else that usually is in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside.